next guest.
Ladies and gentlemen, vanakkam once again, and welcome to another of our stellar guests who's joining us here at the India Today South Conclave. He's one of the rising young politicians of the country who is playing an integral part in building or rebuilding his state in many ways. He's someone who's got impeccable credentials, comes from one of India's storied political families, but is carving a niche on his own. Please welcome a minister in the government of Andhra Pradesh handling several important portfolios. Nara Lokesh is our special guest. Please welcome Lokesh here on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, politicians come from different backgrounds. Some come from more privileged backgrounds than others. Others have to prove themselves over the years, even if they have a famous family surname. And that's exactly what our guest who joins us now has done. He played a crucial role in the victory of the Telugu Desam last year in Andhra Pradesh. His yatra had an important impact, and since then, as minister in key areas like IT, he's driving his state forward. Please welcome our special guest here on the India Today South Conclave, Nara Lokesh. Lokesh, welcome. I want to start by asking you a question which is going to play a major role in the next 24 hours. Tomorrow, around this time, the elections will be held to the Vice President of the country. And everyone wants to know what are the Telugu-speaking MPs going to do, because Revant Reddy, Chief Minister of Telangana, has made an appeal that this is a matter of Telugu pride that you vote for the opposition candidate, Justice Sudhakar Reddy. Is your party going to vote for Mr. Reddy, keeping in mind the Telugu factor, or are you going to stick with the NDA candidate, Mr. Radhakrishnan?
Rajdeep, thank you very much for having me here. It's always a pleasure. Telugu Right time, right place, right leader makes all the difference. We believe in the leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister. So it could be the Vice President election or various other elections. Our support is very clear. We're going to support the candidate of the NDA. 2, after the NDA announced the candidate, myself along with all my MPs, we went and wished CPR sir in Delhi. And Sudhakar Reddy Garu was announced as a candidate after that. So they knew that we are supporting CPR Garu. The support is quite clear, and they played politics with it. And we are not going to succumb to such politics.
You're saying they played politics with it. CPR is from this part of the world, from Tamil Nadu, and you've got Sudhakar Reddy, who is someone born in what is now Telangana, but is being projected as a symbol of Telugu pride. So what happens to the Telugu pride? This is a vote which individual MPs can take. You don't have a party whip. What if some of your MPs decide, no, Telugu pride matters more than anything else? Is there a Telugu pride factor in the Vice President candidate being someone who's a Telugu bidda?
No, Bharat first.
Bharat first.
Bharat first. That's been our agenda. We are quite clear on it. It's important that we continue to support the leadership. that can lead India from the front. We believe that that is the Honorable Prime Minister. We support his leadership 100%, undisputed. So we are not going to get distracted by a vice president elections in that sense.
It's very interesting you're saying this because I remember last year when the general election results came out, everyone's eyes were on Chandrababu Naidu, and even today in Delhi, every few weeks there are whispers. Will Chandrababu Naidu stay with Narendra Modi? Could he be offered the prime ministership and become an opposition prime minister? I interviewed your father when you all completed 1 year, and he made it very clear, I'm sticking with the NDA. Is the son also echoing what the father says? Are you going to once and for all scotch all these rumors that Chandrababu Naidu has one eye on the prime ministership and he's waiting for the right moment to strike?
Chandrababu Naidu ji has both eyes on Andhra Pradesh. His agenda is very clear. He wants to make Andhra Pradesh number one.
Okay.
There is no second thoughts about it. In the past also we have said, we are to gully leaders, we are not Delhi leaders. So we enjoy gully politics. So we are here to develop our states. So let's put a full stop to all these rumors for the next 4 years. The next election will be in 2029. We will support this administration, this government, one-sided. On matter of bills, if there are any opinions, we'll express it in a closed door setting.
But unconditional support otherwise?
Absolutely.
Absolutely unconditional support till 2029. Telugu Desam is firmly with NDA come what may.
Beyond 29.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I just refer to 2029 because there's an election in 2029. See, once you believe in a leader, see, I'm a person who believes that one person can make all the difference. And history has shown it. Look at Singapore, look at Malaysia. Look at erstwhile Andhra Pradesh, Mr. Naidu did it. I believe the Honorable Prime Minister is the right leadership, right time, right place that India needs. And it's going to be an unconditional support.
Okay, I take your view. It's very different from what the situation was in 2019 when Chandrababu Naidu ji was against the BJP, but times change. We will, that's politics, I guess, in this country.
Well, we are humans. We do make mistakes. And we learn from our mistakes.
Okay. You mentioned bills specifically. There are a couple of contentious bills that have come up in recent times. For example, in the last parliament session, a bill has been brought to amend the criminal laws in a manner that if a minister or a chief minister or even the prime minister is arrested in a case and doesn't get bail for 30 days, he or she has to resign immediately. Do you support that bill, or do you believe that bill can be misused by your political rivals, whoever is in power, to target someone they don't like?
So I strongly believe that India needs clean politics. It's very, very important. With rising income levels and GDP growing at the pace at which it is, we'll be a multi-trillion-dollar economy and tens of trillion-dollar economy. And so will there might be a potential where corruption will also rise. So it's important to have clean politics. I believe that in the past, Supreme Court has given clear guidelines that any political cases against politicians have to be tried and judgments have to be given within the year. It's unfortunate that that is not happening in India. I believe that serious reforms have to come in. Politicians should be held accountable for, in a different level. At the same time, as far as this particular bill, I believe that guardrails have to be there so that it's not misused.
Because that is a fear, isn't it? You've seen it in Andhra Pradesh itself. Your father was jailed when he was in the opposition. There's talk that y'all are now targeting Jagan Mohan Reddy. Given the nature of our politics, do you believe that some protection therefore needs to be there for politicians? Otherwise, bills like this can be misused.
Rajdeep, we are not targeting anyone in Andhra Pradesh. If someone's broken the law, they're going to face music of the law. That's about it. There's no targeting, no selection happening in that sense.
No vendetta.
No vendetta.
You put Chandrababu Naidu ji Gadu in jail. I will put Jagan Reddy in jail.
Well, if Naidu ji wanted to do it, he could have done it by now. That's not our interest. Our interest is our state. Our interest is to make Andhra Pradesh number one across all sectors. And that's the single agenda with which we are working. Number one. Number two, in the past they made it very clear that if anyone breaks the law, they'll have to face music, including Lokesh. If I break the law, it will be Mr. Naidu who will send me to jail first. I don't need opposition. He will do it. No second thoughts about it. His own son, his own party, he will not hesitate. In terms
No
of pulling-
father is sending his son to jail.
Well, if I make a mistake, if I break the law, believe me, Mr. Naidu will send me to jail. No second thoughts about it. Saying that if you look at even the Waqf bill, we had our opinion. We expressed it in the JPC. We spoke about it threadbare. And the amendments that we had given, it was accepted. So I believe that there's a role that opposition can play. There is a role that allies of NDA can play in the dispensation. And I believe we should get the better out of the bill.
But are you not worried that you're working therefore within a BJP dominated ecosystem? Yes, in Andhra Pradesh you are the party number one, but the BJP wants to dominate the politics of the country. Eventually they will marginalize and finish or try and finish all the regional parties. Does that worry you, or are you all confident enough that you will be able to have a relationship of equals with the BJP?
I will maintain my relationship with the people of Andhra Pradesh. They decide where we sit. So as long as I'm in their heart, I believe I will be strong. So we forget that and we simply politicalize everything. So whatever we do will be in the interest of the people of Andhra Pradesh, and I believe that is what has made TDP strong. In our 40 plus years of existence, that's what made us strong.
So is that the way it is? In southern India, BJP will always be the junior partner to AIDMK, junior partner to TDP, and wait and watch for the right moment where they can suddenly dominate. Or you believe southern India is very different? Here regional parties call the shots.
I believe Telugu Desam party is very different. I can speak about Telugu Desam party. I can't speak about other political establishments out there. We are strong. We continue to make our party stronger. Generationally, leadership transition has happened in the party. We are carrying everyone together. It's one of the if you look at the kind of MLAs that we have, 50% of them are first-timers, 17 out of the 25 ministers are first-timers. So we bring a lot of raw energy, passion and commitment to do good for our state.
I just want to ask you on one other major national issue. We just had a panel of chief election commissioners and election commissioners on the contentious issue that there is, according to some opposition parties, vote theft taking place in the country, vote chori. Do you believe there is vote chori taking place in India as the opposition alleges? Do you believe that this special intensive drive will be used to benefit the government? Where do you stand?
See, as a political party, we have a very, very robust structure which goes down to the booth. In the past, when electoral rolls were revised, we would get the data, as in we would get the physical format, digitize it, and study which age group the voters have been deleted, added, where they moved. We would actually do all this analysis. This is not new to TDP. We've been doing this for now almost a decade and a half. In the past, we've expressed our opinions on various subjects. We believe that the voter list should be robust, and the SIR should happen.
SIR should happen.
Should happen not just before elections, but we should give enough of time for people to actually represent their views. So if my vote is deleted, I should have enough of time to have my vote be re-registered, and so on and so forth. So therefore, as a political party, we have a very robust mechanism where any voter that's deleted, we actually check whether it's true, whether it's fair or not, and then we have a mechanism to again enroll them.
Do you believe there is vote chori?
Absolutely not.
There's no vote chori.
No vote chori.
So it's the loser's lament. Whoever loses out claims vote chori.
Yeah, it looks like Congress realized the importance of voter list today. We understand the importance of voter list since our inception of our party. That is the most fundamental thing. We've been very focused on it. See, when we met the Election Commission also, our MPs made it very clear on how it should be done, and we expressed our opinion strongly.
Let me ask you one last question on a national subject, because you are also HRD minister of your state. Now we are in Tamil Nadu, which has strongly objected to the national education policy, 3-language formula, believes that this is an imposition of Hindi through the back door. You, on the other hand, your father and you have both supported the idea of 3 languages and allowing Hindi to be taught in schools. Why? There is a fear, you don't have the fear that Hindi will be imposed through the back door?
Let's take a step back and let's talk about language, right? If you look at it, when I met the Honorable Minister in Delhi, Dharmendra Pradhanji, he made it very clear that we should look at medium of instruction in Telugu, not even English. He said Telugu mein karna hai. Mother tongue is very, very important. But as an Indian, I know the importance of learning Hindi. I'm a product of 3 languages, English, Telugu and Hindi. My son is also a product of 3 languages today. And in Andhra, it's not just about 3. Why shouldn't our kids learn 5 languages? Today, our kids are learning German, Japanese, so that they can actually go work in those countries. Where opportunities are there, I think we should learn a language. And with all fairness, NEP has said 3 languages. It has not said Hindi should be the 3rd language.
So what would you tell the people of Tamil Nadu today? Because their government is fearing the idea that this is Hindi through the back door.
I think it's important that our citizens, learn whichever language they want. Give them the opportunity. So what is wrong?
Okay.
So no one is saying the 3rd language the 3rd language has to be Hindi. No one has said that. There's no law in that effect.
But maybe the time has come where some of the North Indian states also start learning South Indian languages.
Why not? And there are billboards, there are directional boards in various North Indian states which are in South Indian languages. In Andhra Pradesh, the state board, we actually, medium of instruction in the borders, we have Oriya, we have Tamil, we have Kannada. It exists already. We're doing it.
Okay, so it should all happen organically without imposition is the way forward.
No, based on the local requirement. What do the kids want?
Okay.
Let's keep the kids as the center of our universe, not politics. And then talk about NEP, right?
That's a good point. Let's come to Andhra Pradesh, a state that you're saying you want to make state number 1. Now, when you took over the government in 2024, the state debt had ballooned from 3 lakh crore in 2019 to about 9 lakh crores in 2024. And it is still a big challenge managing the fiscal debt because you all had made various promises during the elections, handouts, and thereby your fiscal debt, many believe, remains a major cause of concern. How do you then attract investment and make Andhra Pradesh, as you want to call it, state number 1, when you have such a massive fiscal debt problem?
We are already attracting investments because we have a brand ambassador called Chandrababu Naidu ji. If you look at it, India's largest steel plant is coming to Visakhapatnam. We're getting data centers to Visakhapatnam. We're getting various IT companies to Visakhapatnam now. We're getting a lot of electronics manufacturing companies to Rayalaseema. Reliance is building the largest CBG projects in Andhra Pradesh. We are already attracting investments across board. And in the 6 promises that we made, the first promise is to create 20 lakh jobs in 5 years. We were the only political party to have the audacity to put a number to the number of jobs we are going to create in 5 years. And we are going about chasing those jobs.
But you're still a long way from that target. I mean, you're throwing this at people that we are going to create these jobs. It's still a big challenge, surely. And you are attracting investments, yes, but you're doing it by giving huge concessions. You just gave what? 99 paise land allotment?
Yes, that is to TCS.
To TCS?
Absolutely. Why not? Because look at it. If TCS is going to create 25,000 jobs, which is the case in this particular geo that we have given, look at the kind of ecosystem that they're going to create. It's called the first mover advantage. If you have to compete with Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, UP, various other states out there, Gujarat, then I have to think outside the box. See, a lot of people criticized Mr. Naidu in a similar fashion in the past. They said, why do you need 5,000 acres to build an airport in Hyderabad? Please go and look at that airport today. Even for the next 100 years, they don't need to talk about a second airport, while Karnataka today is talking about a second airport. You need leadership with vision. You need a lot of boldness to do things, and we're doing it. And we have looked at the economic rationale, the kind of economic activity and state taxes that all these youngsters are going to pay outweighs giving land at a market price to TCS. And we'll continue to attract investments across board.
I like the way you're openly talking of competing with other states. It's almost as if you're telling people, please don't go to Hyderabad, come to Visakhapatnam. I mean, Hyderabad, which many years ago Chandrababu Naidu said he was the one who had transformed it. Now you're saying, you don't need to go to Hyderabad, I'll give you a discounted rate and you can have all the land you want in Visakhapatnam. It's interesting because is that the way forward? That states will compete with each other for investments. And that's the way the southern ecosystem in a way will be built. Don't come to Coimbatore, come instead to Tamil Nadu. Come instead to Andhra Pradesh.
Now you're pitting cities versus each other. I think that's not our agenda. Our agenda is states should compete and entrepreneurs should benefit out of it. You know, a lot of startups in specific sectors like space, in the recent time, we have given them land, 200 acres, to build a launch pad, to take satellites up. We have done it. So we are, I believe, at the end, entrepreneurs will benefit out of this, and states have to compete. There's nothing wrong. I believe that's very, very important in this day and age. And it will only make us better. It will enable us to deliver on the promise of speed of doing business.
Because there was a controversy recently also over Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Because aerospace is one of the areas that you're looking at as a growth area. And there was reports that HAL may move out of Karnataka and come to Andhra Pradesh. It was eventually, that rumor was scotched by Karnataka itself. But is that how you see it? That if there is a company which today doesn't want to invest in a Karnataka or Kerala, please come to Andhra Pradesh, we are welcoming you. Is that the attitude that you want to bring? Even if it means some kind of a tug of war with a state.
Mr. Naidu made it very clear. HAL is going to be in Karnataka. No second thoughts about it. We have not asked.
ಶೋಧ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹುಡುಕಾಟ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಏನೋ ಒಂದನ್ನು ಹುಡುಕಾಟ